Hey, this is Jasmine. Today I want to talk to you about a drink that is red in color. It's called NingXia Red. Now, this is a drink that I have been drinking for the last 8 years. For those of you who doesn't know me, I was a insulin-dependent diabetic prior to entering into this beautiful wellness journey. So when I first learned about all these red juice and stuff, I was like very, very hesitant because you never tell a diabetic to drink juice. This is just like stupid, right? So I'm being psychoanalytical. I took 2 years to psychoanalyze this whole thing to decide if it's really good for me. Afterwards, I'm going to go through the details of what I found, but I want to tell you as a testimony, I've been drinking this juice every single day for the last 8 years, 8+ years. Even when I'm travel, I'm drinking it in a sachet. So it comes in a bottle or it comes in a sachets. It also comes in the fruit itself. So this has been in my diet for the last 8 years. And I can tell you with exercising, great diet, stress management, and good resting, and my tools, I'm feeling amazing. I feel that the need of having caffeine has totally subsided. I used to be a caffeine addict. I have to hold a cup of coffee everywhere I go. I feel that I need the caffeine to survive, to function. After drinking it for a short time, maybe 3 months, 6 months, I found that I have no need for caffeine anymore, and I have an amazing energy level, a lot higher than I used to have. It also lost my need of having sweet dessert. I don't have that sweet craving anymore. And my energy level is great. My mood is amazing. I find it balanced, and I don't have the sniffer, and I feel really strong at all times. So let's dive in to take a look at a wolfberry, okay? Because well, as you can tell, I'm Asian. Back in our home, in almost every Asian country, we cook with goji berry. Goji berry is found in our steamed chicken with the ginger and garlic. Goji berry is found in our tea. Goji berry is found in our Cantonese soup. We have soup every single day when I was growing up, and there's always goji berry in there, and red dates. So speaking of red dates and goji berry, I want to explain to you why this name is so weird. It's called NingXia Red. Like, is this ninja? Is this NingXia? Or what is it, right? NingXia is actually the name of the province in China. Just Google it, NingXia. It has a rolling mountain, it has a valley, it has water. It's where the Yangtze River begins. So in this province, the NingXia province, it is known that they have very fertile soil and they grow amazing red dates and goji berry. Both are the staples for the Asian Chinese culture. The green tea, the ginger and the dates and the goji berry. Anyways, so it is not a stranger to me as an Asian. So when I first started eating this, I thought, what is the difference? Why is it I can just buy the goji berry from the Asian grocery store? But what makes this different? Here's the difference. The goji berry that is we can buy from the store or even from the health food store, they are dry fruit. When they are dry, the nutritional value is very, very low. But our NingXia Red is from the fresh fruit from the wolfberry goji berry, and it is puree from the skin, from the seed and the pulp. That way, the entire fresh food is used in the puree and then put in a bottle. And along with this dry wolfberry, there's also pomegranate, that is blueberries, there is also 4 different types of essential oils, including orange, lemon, yuzu, and tangerine. I'm going to talk to you about yuzu in a few minutes. But what I would suggest is, if you want to try it, you can either try getting the bottles or the sachets, and you have to try to take at least 2 sachets a day. And I'll tell you when to take it afterwards, okay? So back in 1993, well, a lot of this information is from this book. Okay, if you could get a hold of this NingXia Wolfberry book, NingXia Wolfberry, the ultimate superfood, then there is a lot of studies that is all the record and graphs and research, it shows here, which is a very good reference if you are like me that wants paper to show, right? Okay, back in 1993, and in this book you will see that Gary Young, he went looking all around the world for people who have longevity, and he find that there is a connection of longevity with our diet. And he traveled to the NingXia province in China, and he found that the people live there generally over 100 years old, and they take 10 berries every night and put it in warm water, drink it and eat it before they go to bed. So what he did was he took some NingXia wolfberry and took it back to the States to do some studies. The funny thing is, when he went through the States and he was declaring it to the border, they did not know what goji berry or wolfberry is. Well, of course, we being Asian, we knew that. But back in the United States in the 1990s, is almost unheard of. So I consider ourselves very, very fortunate that we have this puree made up so easy and easy to carry. I actually freeze the sachets and put it in the freezer, and I put it in my children's lunch box when they were little, when I have to pack lunch, right? So by the time they get to school during lunch hour, so this would have served as an ice pack, as well as they could just drink it like a slushy. So they love it, all right? So anyways, Gary bought the NingXia wolfberry and did some studies. And he actually, in the beginning, he called that the berry young juice, right? So then slowly it became NingXia red wolfberry juice. All right, so this is actually a very powerful nutrition berries called wolfberry that is found in our juice. It has it is different from goji berry. So wolfberry is different from goji berry, although they look the same. But the wolfberry has higher medicinal property in it. The ingredients in it is tons of beta carotene, tons of protein. It's very good for the blood. It's amazing for our liver. And also in the TCM, traditional Chinese medicine, it talks about our life force, our qi. It actually supports the qi of our body, and it becomes a good tonic that helps warm the body. And when the qi is strong, your body could rejuvenate faster. And I used to have cold hands and cold feet all the time. I feel that I'm a little bit more tonified when after I drink that for 8 years now, at least twice, 3 times a day. So there is something that I want to explain to you. It's called the ORAC score. Okay, you could look it up on Google. ORAC. ORAC score is the ability to absorb the free radical. So what is free radical? Let me explain to you. Okay. Think of a couple going out to a party, a boyfriend and a girlfriend going out to a party. And then the girl was really beautiful. So another man came and hit on the girlfriend. So the boyfriend is now very, very upset, thinking, well, if my girlfriend go out with you, I'm going to hit you. I'm going to punch you in your face. I'm going to draw blood, right? So, but the good thing is the girlfriend, instead of flirting around with this new guy, she picked up the phone and she called her best friend. She said, "Hey, Jenny, are you free? Can you come over? I met this cute guy. I want to introduce him to you." So Jenny came over, and Jenny now met this new guy. Though now these two couples are very happy. There's no blood. There's no fight. They are not free radicals. But if the opposite happens, let's say the girlfriend went to the boy, and then this boyfriend is now missing his girlfriend, he will become a free radical, and then he will start fighting. In our body, we want ourselves to be boyfriend and girlfriend, really happy as a couple. In fact, we are made of mainly carbon. Each carbon has to hold 4 hands in order to be stable. So the 4 hands are generally for hydrogen. So if one carbon is holding just 3 hands or 2 hands, he will become free radicals. When we have a lot of free radicals in our body, that's when we cannot be strong. That's when there's a lot of fighting happened. That's when a lot of illness happen as well. So having the high ORAC, as you can see, I haven't tell you yet, in the sachets of NingXia Red, has the ORAC score compared to, you sit it down? You can write it down if you want. 118 broccoli, 200 oranges. So you have to eat 45,628 almonds in order to have the same ORAC. Or 146 strawberries, or 260 tomatoes, maybe 186 apples, 68 onions, or 1628 blueberries. Good luck getting your daughter to sit down and eat 118 broccoli and your son to eat 68 onions. But you can get them to drink a sachet of NingXia Red that have higher ORAC score than that. We want our body to be strong from the inside out. And we want to be able to age gracefully. I do. I really want to. And I'm 51 years old. And I feel that my skin is getting tighter. My skin is getting brighter. There's not a lot of lumps in our body. Tomorrow I'm going to talk in Chinese and in English. I'm probably going to record it. How to reduce bumps in our body, in our skin. But that's for another day. But for today, apparently there is an ingredient called superoxide dismutase. I can't pronounce that. It's called SOD, okay? SOD helps our cell and doesn't allow it to oxidize. The oxidating process is the process that ages us, okay? So let's say if you have a fresh cut flower, the moment you cut it, the flower will start to oxidize. It start to fugan. Oh, I don't know what is in kugan in Chinese, but it's going to start to dry up, right? So that eventually the flower will dry up and die. Same thing with us. As we age, we are oxidating. But if we have enough SOD, it will help our cell and slow down the oxidative process. And it not only is found in NingXia wolfberry, SOD, but also in our NingXia Red, it has pomegranate, it has blueberry, it has aronia berry, it has aceronia cherries. It also has 4 different types of essential oils that is high in a constituent called the D-limonene. I would love for you to Google D-limonene, the letter D, and then limonene is Limonene. Go up and look up PubMed, PUBMED, so that you can do your own research on the good quality information. Just don't go on TikTok and try to find D-limonene, but go and look up some studies, what it can do for you. Basically, I love it because it can help to protect the liver. As you know, our liver is the largest internal organ in our body, and our skin is the largest external organ in our body. If anything that shows up on the skin, it has a direct correlation into the liver. And you want constituent in your diet and in the things or supplement that you take that actually supports your liver. Okay, so as we mentioned, D-limonene is good for the liver. It also helps destroy the old red blood cells. It processes nutrient, regulate blood composition, and produces bile. That is the job of the liver, and it goes into the gallbladder. It also produces protein and cholesterol. It contains about 500 metabolic processes and break down alcohols and medications and detoxes the blood. You want D-limonene in your body for that reason. It can do so much. So many people bloating, right, containing fluid because they couldn't flush out of the body. So here you go, you have a superfood that can really help you. Another thing that I want to mention is many of us are so used to taking a lot of medication, painkiller and a lot of different medication. And all this medication gets stuck in our liver and it doesn't get to process. And over time, it will drop our immune system. You want to have glutathione and D-limonene to work together for you so that you could properly flush them. So what does glutathione do? It supports the immune system. It contains cancer-fighting properties and remove free radicals. The boyfriend and girlfriend thingy that was mentioned just now, it removed that. Also, if you have a lot of heavy metals, well, we have heavy metals in our food, in our air, in our water, in so many in the things that we put in our body. So we got to be very, very diligent in flushing them out. And glutathione also helps control inflammation. If you have pain, you have inflammation. If you want no pain, you want no inflammation. So it's a very simple math, all right? So glutathione is also the master detoxifier and powerful antioxidant. It actually recycles the antioxidants for reuse. In order for the liver to produce glutathione, it have to take the D-limonene, that they work together. And I love drinking this because it helps our body with the D-limonene, the 4 citrus oil that's found in it. It helps our body to actually produce glutathione naturally. Yes, you can take glutathione as a supplement, but they are synthetic. They are made in the lab. How about you take something natural that your body can produce glutathione naturally? And when someone says, oh, I drink this NingXia Red every day, and I look at you and say, huh? Are you kidding me? Because I see your skin blemishing, lots of bumps, under your eyes is dark, and there's no light in your eyes. Because when you have glutathione and D-limonene in your system, your skin will improve, your continent will brighten, tighten skin, lighter skin, or as Asian, you all know we want lighter skin. I gave up that many years ago. I just have, we call that hitam manis. I'm the olive skin tone, but for long time, I wanted to have white skin, right? This is the thing, right? When you are white, you want to go to a tanning salon and get into a olive. And then when you're olive, you want to be white. So many years ago, I gave that up. I'm just who I am. I'm very happy, not the beautiest chick in the world, but I'm very happy. I feel very healthy, and that's good enough, right? Anyways, where am I? I'm talking about glutathione. Okay, so then glutathione and D-limonene. So you're supposed to Google D-limonene and look up the research and the paper that talks up in PubMed about D-limonene so that you can understand what it means. Basically, D-limonene helps in the gastrointestinal health. It helps absorption and digestion. That's really important. If you're not absorbing, you're not digesting, your stomach is bad. And when your gut is bad, you are moody, you are depressed. So work your gut health. And guess what? D-limonene and glutathione, I love that, right? So anyways, one of the 4 citrus oil that is found in the NingXia Red, wow, they are orange, tangerine, lemon, and yuzu. We are not very familiar with yuzu, right? If you look it up, yuzu is a very wrinkly fruit that's found in Japan. Yuzu is known to be very high in antioxidant, improves memory, calms the mind. Oh my gosh, calms the mind. I think you need a shot of NingXia Red right now because I talk so fast. You need to calm your mind. Maybe I should calm my mind right now. It also, yuzu also improves cell digestion. It helps with the liver to digest fat. A lot of times our liver couldn't digest fat. It causes problem in the bile, the gallbladder. Some people have gallstones. Maybe you need to look into not eating too much fat, or you need to make sure you have some amazing D-limonene in your body. It also supports the immune system and the connective function and the skin. Again, you can see a person who is doing this, the skin gets better. All right. Anyways, as I mentioned just now, I was a diabetic for over 10 years. And I was very careful to make sure that I don't spike my glucose. That's called a high glycemic index. In this book, there's a whole chapter on the studies on people with type 1 and type 2 diabetes. And they did studies and they have a chart to show. And I am your living testimony. I did my own study. I used to test my glucose 15 minutes, half an hour, 1 hour, 2 hours, 5 hours later. What I noticed is when I first drank that, my glucose will go up steadily. And then instead of dropping like most juice would do, it will just gradually come into a perfect number. That means I am not tired. That means it doesn't shoot me up and down on the same hour that makes me exhausted and fatigued. And I have done it for years, over 8.5 years. Love it. Love it. By the way, did I tell you, along with good exercise, good diet, stress management, and being happy all the time, I am officially off taking insulin for the last 10 years. Or 9 years. I remember, many years. Maybe 9 years. I didn't have to inject insulin anymore. And I'm just so overjoyed that I was able to walk this wellness journey. Anyways, where am I? Also, quercetin. Quercetin is high in cherry juice. And guess what? We do have that in there, cherry in there. So if you need to take quercetin, there's a very yummy juice that I take. Anyways, the aronia berry. Aronia berry is very seldom talked about. It helps the abdominal obesity of fat and weight, that the balance between the lining. It also helps with growing old gracefully, and it can decrease your waist circumference. So that is the aronia berry that we really need in our body, especially, you know, when you come to the age where you're a little chunky monkey over there. So it will definitely help. So study does show that if you were to drink 2 package a day, so 30 ml in the morning in an empty stomach, and another package in the afternoon after lunch, you have the afternoon slump. It shows that it has the benefit. You could see in your wellness, you could take your blood test, you could take whatever test you want, but most of all, you will find your energy level increase and you sleep better. Some people see an immediate response right away. I did. But if you want to see a good, steady change, I would say a minimum of 3 months. Because in 3 months, your blood, your cell, your skin, everything you have rejuvenated. But make sure you do it at least to 9 months to see a steady chart. I never got off it. I just love it. I just really love it. I don't have to pop all the pills. I just take my NingXia Red. Amazing stuff. Okay, so but personally, it helped me with sleep and my energy level and also my weight. I really enjoy that because scientifically proven with all these ingredients in there, it has every piece of the puzzle put together to support us. Now, a lot of people look into ingredients and they say, oh, it has sodium benzoate. Ooh, that is bad. But sodium benzoate, there are 2 types. One is naturally occurred in fruit. Another one is made in the lab. This is naturally occurred. They are found naturally to help prevent things from spoiling. And to be honest, it is so commonly used. It's not required by the FDA or Health Canada to have that labeled into the bottle. But Young Living decided that they want to be transparent, so they put it in the bottle. And this is why I like to use Young Living products, because they're very transparent about things. I don't like things that are hidden. I don't like things that I can't pronounce. I've used this company for over 10 years and I have asked a lot of questions. I've always got a good answer. So there you go. You make your own decision. I'm not asking you to listen to this YouTube video and just follow me. No, go do your own research. If you have questions, ask Young Living. Let me know. I'll help you find out. I probably would have already asked that question. So let me know, okay? I will leave my email down here in this YouTube link so that you can email me and I can communicate with you. So anyways, there are many products in the market that contain propylene glycol. Do you know what propylene glycol is? It's antifreeze. For us who live in North America, we're very familiar with that because in the weather that's minus 30 in the winter time, which I'm not looking forward to, our windshield wiper, the fluid that goes to the windshield, it actually freezes. So you try to clean your windshield and you can't because it froze. So we all have to put propylene glycol, antifreeze in our windshield, in the car in front, you have to pour it in. We buy it in the jug and we put it in so that our windshield fluid do not freeze up. So propylene glycol, a lot of companies do not have to tell you what is in there. That's because they use an extraction called the solvent to pull out the oils. You say, oh, so-and-so company have essential oils too. You got to watch how they get the oils. It could be antifreeze in there. And that's why I only love Young Living products. This, I have a peace of mind and I don't worry about drinking antifreeze. Okay, anyways, I'm not sure if I mentioned this. First thing, you wake up in an empty stomach, drink a package of NingXia Red. After lunch, when you're tired, drink another package. Do not drink it at night before bed because it might give you a surge of energy and then you're going to curse me. If you choose to do it, Then maybe you can clean the floor, do your homework at night. That would be a good idea. Anyways, some people feel that it's a little strong because it is concentrated. So you could put 2 ounces in a cup, in a glass, and add water to it. So that will be a good stuff to do. So as far as the cost is concerned, right now there's a sale going on, which I will include information later on in my post. But it generally costs about $1.50 an ounce, Canadian dollars. Try buying 118 broccoli. Try buying 68 onions. I think it's going to cost a lot more than $1.50, right? So I think being healthy and being rejuvenated is something that money can buy. I don't splurge on other things anymore, but I invest into something that's of quality. That was a choice that I make. So this is a choice that you have to make. But I would say try at least for 3 months. If you can, 9 months or 6 months for sure, because then your body rejuvenated. And then you can decide to maybe slow it down or continue. I decided in the last 8.5 years to continue. I've never stopped a day. So, if you are fasting, you could also drink NingXia Red. If you're not feeling well, you're under the weather, you should drink NingXia Red. If you don't have appetite to eat, drink NingXia Red. It will sustain you. For optimal result, drink for 6 months. I already said that. So I'm going to give you a brief summary, very, very fast, okay? So that, you hear me talking, I talk too fast. Although I drank it to calm down, but I don't want this video to be too long. So that's why I talk very fast. Okay, anyways, the summary. It is made from puree, wolfberry puree, from the whole wolfberry fruit, from the skin, from the seed, and from the pulp. So it's not like the dry one that we buy from the whole food store or the Asian store. A lot of those, you watch, you see the red color that's so red, they are red dye, they're color in it. So be very careful, be a very, very smart consumer, okay? Our body thrives in whole food, in the whole puree. And because this puree is in juice, it doesn't have to break it down. The nutrient goes straight to our body. Especially there is blueberry, pomegranate. Well, pomegranate is well known to be some of the best high antioxidant fruit. I love to eat it, but I hate to peel it. Have you tried peeling pomegranate? I'd rather drink this. You've got pomegranate, apricot, raspberry juice in it. It also has 4 different types of essential oils that is high in D-limonene, which you're supposed to Google. It also contains 18 amino acids and 21 trace minerals. Beta-carotene, which is great for the eyes. We all know beta-carotene is for that. It has vitamin B1, B2, B6, and E in it. The wolfberry plant contains 9 essential amino acids that needed to make a complete protein. Now, amino acids are the building block for proteins. And proteins are the vital building blocks for white blood cells. White blood cells is the army in our body, right? We need to have a strong army. If there's anything that's foreign that comes to our body, this army is going to fight back, right? So when you have the 9 essential amino acids that makes a complete protein, your defense system, your military within your body is taken care of. So it also have vital for optimum cells mediated immunity, which means it will be mediated. Your cell can regenerate at the highest level naturally on its own. Now, amino acids also contain things like L-arginine, glutamine, leucine, and are key for free radical and pathogen breakdown. Also, vitamins and minerals. Some people always take vitamins and some people take mineral. These two should work together as a pair. If you only take vitamins and no minerals, it cannot assimilate. It cannot be put together. If you only use minerals but there's no vitamins, it will be no good for your body. But when they work in pair, what they do is they help each other into absorption. So the NingXia wolfberry contains many of these vitamins and mineral pairs, meaning it is bioavailable, meaning it is more absorptions. Now, the wolfberry is also known to have 5 times stronger than Brussels sprout in zinc. Now, you know who you are if you need zinc, right? So instead of eating Brussels sprout every day and fart all day long, NingXia wolfberry is 5 times stronger. Zinc is a key to proper function of the T lymphocytes, which is a natural killer cells, antibody response, and thymus gland function. So this is our immune system. So you need zinc. Eat did I say broccoli? I mean Brussels sprout. Sorry, it's 5 times stronger than Brussels sprout. I love Brussels sprout, don't get me wrong, but eating it every day, it's not going to be good for your spouse or your children. Anyways, the wolfberry is also very high in fiber. One of the highest percentage of fiber of any whole food is the wolfberry, the NingXia wolfberry. Now, bear in mind, NingXia wolfberry is very different from all the other goji berry or wolfberry that you find in the market because most of them came from Xinjiang province. They didn't have the rolling mountains and the rivers that came from the Yangtze River. They didn't have that famous dates and wolfberry in that province. Our NingXia wolfberry is from NingXia. That is where all the good nutrient, the water, and the soil that brings the perfect fruits for us. Anyway, back to fiber. Because the wolfberry is the highest percentage fiber found in any whole food, that means a diet when it's high in fiber is crucial to maintain cardiovascular function. Yeah, a lot of people have a cardiovascular issue. You want a very high fiber diet. It also helps maintain normal sugar blood level. So I am your first advocate for that. And I feel very, very healthy. Anyways, it also have ingredients called carotenoid, which is known to stimulate immune function without provoking inflammation. We talked about inflammation and pain earlier. So here you go. You can do your own research. And also because it is a liquid supplement, that means it absorbs to your body and your body doesn't have to break it down. So it is easier to deliver into the gut and the body system in your body. So some of us, we see immediate pick me up kind of energy. Love it. Really love it. Again, the high is very high in ORAC. And so it can get all the free radicals or the boyfriend, girlfriend that is missing each other, get them out of the system. Okay, so you can start off with drinking 1 sachet a day, and then a week later you do morning and afternoon. Or you can start off with half a sachet and slowly move out. But my best suggestion is to take 30 ml in the morning in an empty stomach and 30 ml in the afternoon, and do it for at least 3 to 6 months. And you go do your blood test and you can send me a thank you card. Anyways, my name is Jasmine. I'm very excited to have shared this information on NingXia wolfberry. If you want more information, my email is right here. Just send me an email and I'll be in touch with you. Take care. Bye-bye.